Hey there tech fans, Rick here again with a quick review of the Orei HDA-934 4 input, 1 output HDMI switch with full ARC and eARC support. This product allows you to share a single 4K ultra high definition monitor with up to 4 different HDMI media sources at the same time, and then decide which of those media sources are being displayed on that monitor at any given time using the selection button on the front of the unit or the included remote control. The product fully supports HDMI 2.0b as well as HDCP 2.2 and provides complete ARC and eARC support, which means you can pass an eARC signal through the switch to your TV, to your soundbar for the best possible audio. Now, as part of this review, I'd like to start with a really basic unboxing just to show you everything that's included with the kit, and that way you'll understand exactly what you get if you decide this is the right product for you. And then I'll take a closer look at the 4x1 switcher, I'll explain the connections and indicators so you understand how to use it, and then I'll come back one more time and point out a few things that really separate this particular 4x1 switch from other products you may be considering. So let's get started with the unboxing. When you pop open the box, you'll find the 4x1 switch. You'll find a single power supply. It's a 5-volt DC 1 amp power supply. You can plug this into any standard wall outlet. The other end of the cable has a barrel connection on it, which plugs into the back of the unit and provides all the power you'll need for operation. You'll also find an infrared remote control. And this is really nice because a lot of the 4x1 switches only have a button on the front, and that's perfect if you're at a computer station or it's on your desk within reach. But if you want to use this in your media center, having a remote control means you can sit back in the comfort of your couch and make those selections from a distance away. Also included with the kit is a warranty card and a full instruction manual that explains everything you could possibly want to know about this particular product, including connection diagrams, specifications, and other really important details. So always read through the manual to get the best value out of the product. Now, if you stay tuned next, I'll take a closer look at the unit and again explain the connections and indicators, and then I'll come back and talk about a few things that really separate this particular 4x1 switch from a lot of other products on the market. The product features a full metal enclosure, which makes it incredibly durable and helps to minimize outside interference from causing any issues with the sensitive electronics inside. On either side of the cabinet, you'll find ventilation slots that are designed to keep the electronics inside at a very comfortable temperature. On the front of the unit, starting on the left, you'll find 5 LEDs labeled Auto, in 1, 2, 3, and 4. These indicate which input is currently being displayed on the monitor. You also have the choice of leaving it in automatic mode, which means the last input that was active will actually be sent to the monitor. And you can select which of the inputs is currently being sent by tapping that button right there. To the right of it are 4 more LEDs indicating which audio standard is currently being used, as well as an EDID control. You can use this to step through the different audio selections or put it in automatic mode to let the unit decide which of the audio standards is best. To the right of that is an eARC indicator, as well as a button to turn it on and off. If you want to take advantage of the eARC functionality, tap that button, the LED will come on indicating you've activated the eARC functionality. To the right of that is an infrared receiver window. Behind there is a little LED that will pick up the signals from that infrared remote control. So wherever you locate this, make sure that window is visible. On the rear of the units, where you'll make all your connections, starting on the left, you'll find 4 HDMI ports labeled input 1, 2, 3, and 4. These connect to your media devices you'd like to share across your monitor. Input number 1 is labeled eARC. If you're using a product that has eARC capabilities, make sure you plug it in right there. To the right of those 4 ports is one more HDMI port labeled output, and again you see the eARC nomenclature. That connects up to your monitor and will actually pass the eARC signal from that input through the switch to this output. To the right of that is a service port. It's a 3.5mm port that's used for updating firmware on the product if needed later on if new features come out. You can simply connect this to your computer with a micro USB cable, push the firmware file to the product to complete the upgrade. Finally, to the right of that is the DC input port, and that's used with the power supply that's included with the kit. You'll simply plug that into a wall outlet. The other end of that cable has a barrel connection, which plugs in right there and provides all the power you'll need for operation. I hope that closer look was helpful. Now here are a few really important things to keep in mind when you're comparing the Orei HDA-934 4 input, 1 output HDMI switch with ARC and eARC support with other products you may be considering. The first thing has to do with the fact that it has 4 inputs. A lot of the switches out there are dual inputs where you've got 2 HDMI media devices to a single monitor. By having 4 inputs, it gives me a lot more flexibility where I can connect up a bunch of different devices either in my media room or on my desktop and use that single 4K ultra high definition monitor with all of my products. The certifications are also important. This product is both HDMI 2.0B as well as HDCP 2.2 compliant, which means it works with all modern media types and a wide range of different media equipment. And the fact that it fully supports both ARC and eARC all the way through the switch to your monitor and then onto your soundbar means you're going to get the highest quality audio, 7.1 uncompressed, Dolby Atmos, all of the codecs that you care about will pass through the switch. And the last thing I like about it is the fact that they've included a remote control, because a lot of these switches use a button on the front to make the selection, and that works okay, again, if it's on your desk and it's within reach. But if it's in your living room or your media center and you're sitting back on the couch, imagine having to get up and push that button to change the input. By having the infrared remote control, you can sit back in the comfort of your chair and make those selections from quite a distance away. And that's pretty much all I had today. I like this product an awful lot. I actually have two of these that I use, one on my media center and one on my desk, and they just work really, really well. So hopefully you found this review helpful. And again, until next time, as always, stay nerdy